This week, we have the Sun, ruler of our identity, moving into goal-oriented Capricorn, which signifies the Winter Solstice in the Northern Hemisphere. And we have Mercury, the messenger, the ruler of thoughts, ideas, and perceptions, shifting back into Sagittarius through his retrograde motion. All of this, an empowered moment and more in my upcoming Intuitive Astrology Empowered Moments video for the week of Monday, December 18th through Sunday, December 24th, 2023. Stay tuned. Hello everyone, this is Colleen Lemma, Starseed Astrologer and Spiritual Messenger from Sacred Soul Empowerment. And this week we're going to be talking about Winter Solstice with the Sun moving into Capricorn and some other things. For this week's weekly reading, we're going to be using the Angel Tarot deck by Jane Wallace for the main message for everyone. Your special message card this week, depending on your stone of choice, is going to be coming from a brand new deck that I had gifted to me very recently. It's called Moonology Oracle Cards, and this is by Yasmin Boland. So we'll look forward to see what comes out of this particular new deck. So before we get into looking at your stones of choice or talking about the astrology for the week, let's go ahead, close our eyes, and settle in for an empowered moment. So if you'll just relax your body, take a deep breath, and clear your mind of all thoughts. Sitting with your spine straight, but yet tuning in to relax all the muscles in your body. Making sure your legs and your arms are uncrossed so that the energy can flow freely. And let's visualize, sense, see, feel, or just know that we're surrounded in this beautiful, unconditionally loving, protective golden white light. This is the golden white light of Source God, Great Spirit, all that is. And as you see that golden white light, or feel or sense that golden white light, or just know that it's there, I want you to take in a deep breath with the intention of breathing that into every cell of your body. And as you exhale, imagine a grounding cord coming out of your root chakra, traveling through the layers of Earth Mother Gaia all the way down to the center of the earth, where it plugs into her crystalline heart chakra. And Earth Mother Gaia is this loving, nurturing goddess of energy. So the next time we breathe in, we're going to breathe in her mothering, nurturing heart chakra energy up through the grounding cord. And as you exhale, you're dispersing that loving, nurturing, healing energy throughout all of your chakras and energy bodies. And let's focus our attention now on the Sun moving into Capricorn this week. This signifies the Winter Solstice and the shortest amount of daylight hours for the Northern Hemisphere. For those of you in the Southern Hemisphere, it's the longest day of the year with the most amount of sunlight, signifying your summertime. And on this solstice, very close to our beautiful holiday all around the world of Christmas Eve and Christmas, let's go within, let's hold the intention that this winter solstice allows us to peacefully and gently tuning into our silent wisdom, tuning into our higher soul self, having that quiet self-reflection time to reflect on the weeks and months that have passed by in 2023 as we find ourselves in the last month of this year. What have you accomplished in this year? What new insights have you attained this year? And do this process without judgment. Just exploring the events that have transpired, the situations unfolding, the changes within your body, mind, and energy field. What has 2023 been all about for you? What have you learned about yourself? And where might you still need a little bit of healing? So visualize again that golden white light, the golden white light of universe, God, and emanating down from the angelic realm, sending you beautiful, gentle, vibrant rays of this light of healing, infusing your heart chakra and your soul with unconditional love and compassion, forgiveness, and healing energies. And take in a deep breath and breathe that intention in to every cell of your body. As you exhale, you can release all that your body, mind, and soul no longer needs to carry as we wind up, or that we're very close to winding up the year of 2023. And as you take in one last intentional breath and exhale, you can open your eyes, returning to this time and place and space. And get ready to look at your stones of choice for that special message card a little bit later. So our first stone of choice is malachite. And malachite is known as the stone of transformation, and it can invite in abundance and prosperity. And stone number 2, this is goldstone. And goldstone is known as the stone of ambition. And it provides a sense of increased drive where we can attain our goals. And then stone number 3, this is citrine. Citrine is the stone of motivation, and it helps to attract wealth and success. So in some way, shape, or form, these are all prosperity and abundance stones, because we've got some energies that would indicate that this week. Again, your stones of choice are the malachite, stone of transformation, the gold stone, stone of ambition, and citrine, stone of motivation. So let's talk about the astrology for the week. We start out on Monday, December 18th, with Mercury, the messenger, the ruler of thoughts, ideas, perceptions, and communications, who is now in his retrograde motion and still in Capricorn at this point. Capricorn is a sign that rules career and success and recognition, and it rules our goals. Rules motivation to get to where we want to go out there in the world. And Mercury retrograde in Capricorn is going to be in a positive connection to Jupiter, planet of abundance, prosperity, and blessings, in the money sign of Taurus. Now, this is the second time that Mercury connected with Jupiter in this way, in this positive trine connection. The first time that it did was when Mercury was moving in forward motion. As he was moving forward in the sign of Capricorn, he already connected to Jupiter on December 7th. That wasn't that long ago. So if you can think back to around December 6th and 7th or thereabouts, what was going on in life? Was there anything developing? Any projects you were working on? Any new goals or ideas or ambitions that you were putting your efforts towards? So here we have the second time where Mercury connects with Jupiter, which is again December 18th. And Mercury retrograde allows us to redo, reanalyze, reevaluate, research, all of those re's. And so whatever we might have been working on, initiating, having an idea on back around December 6th and 7th, we might want to now put a little bit more effort and energies into it now to see where it might go. Now, once Mercury turns back to direct motion, which isn't until January 1st of 2024, it eventually is going to connect with Jupiter a third time. And that's not going to be till January 19th. But January 19th will be the time period when it connects for the third time, where something with our life purpose, our life path, our career, our work, our goals, projects, money, finances, any of those tangible earthly things that we might be involved in, this can bring it to fruition by that time, January 19th or thereabout, when it connects to it for the third time. Now on Wednesday the 20th of this week, we have a Venus, which does rule love and relationships, but Venus is also a planet that rules personal resources like time, effort, money, and finances. And she right now is in the money sign of Scorpio. Scorpio rules other people's time, efforts, money, finances. So Venus in Scorpio is going to be opposing Uranus in Taurus. So again, we have Taurus, that money sign where Uranus is. Now Uranus is the Great Awakener, the planet of quick, sudden redirections, surprises, expecting the unexpected. So something could transpire. It could have to deal with money and finances. It could have to deal with other kinds of resources, because Taurus and Scorpio rule, again, your resources and other people's resources. It could be about relationship matters, because Venus does rule partnerships and relationships and social connections. Uranus could bring in, again, something sudden and unexpected, something again out of the blue, a surprise. Now, whether the surprise is positive or not so positive, you never know what you're going to get with Uranus. But there's something also here that could be supportive of some sort of abundance and prosperity. Now, I will say we want to make sure that we're not putting out more than we have with this, because Jupiter, where Jupiter is in Taurus, and how it's connecting to Mercury on Monday, Jupiter expands and exaggerates. And if we're dealing with money matters, maybe this is us putting out more money than it is us receiving more money. Now, it could be either way, or it could be both. It could be both things at the same time. So just be aware that we might want to overspend or put in more time and more effort towards projects than maybe we have the energy for. So just make sure that you have good boundaries and you think before you act. All right, so on Thursday the 21st, now this is the winter solstice, in the Northern Hemisphere, the winter solstice. And in the Southern Hemisphere, it's the summer solstice. But this is when the sun moves into Capricorn. The sun rules our confidence and courage and how we shine our light and our sense of individuality and self-identity. And it's moving into goal-oriented, ambitious, practical, grounded, work hard Capricorn. It's going to be in Capricorn until January 20th. Right before the sun moves into Capricorn on the solstice, Mars, the warrior planet, the planet of energy, action, and forward movement, is in fire sign Sagittarius and in conjunct to Uranus. So again, Uranus can bring something different, something future-oriented, something even maybe strange and unusual, something sudden and unexpected. Now, Mars is a fire planet. It's in a fire sign, so it's already wanting to move quick and fast and not really thinking before it acts. So Uranus in the mix here might even double or magnify that effect. So just look for something inspiring or creative or positive that's happening that expands your potential, expands your forward movement. But it could also be, again, that there's some chaotic energies with this particular expression. On Friday the 22nd, we've got the sun newly in Capricorn as of the day before, Thursday, and it's going to connect with Mercury retrograde in Capricorn. So this is about messages or information coming in, because that's what Mercury is about. He's the messenger planet. So more information, more messages, more guidance. It has to do probably with career, work, life purpose, life path, projects you're working on. Again, those tangible things in our lives. We're highlighted here because it's the sun. So the sun is highlighting this information or these messages. It's a good time to put out messages, but also you want to make sure that you're aware to receive the messages as well. Then later on Friday, and depending on where you live in the world, this could even be Saturday. So Friday, Saturday, the 22nd and 23rd, right after Mercury retrograde in Capricorn connects to the sun in Capricorn, it's going to retrograde back into fire sign Sagittarius. And it's going to be in fire sign Sagittarius until January 13th. It's going to retrograde all the way back to 22 degrees of Sagittarius before it turns back to direct motion on January 1st. And then it will take another 12, 13 days until January 13th here before it moves back into Capricorn. And Mercury in Sagittarius, Sagittarius is happy-go-lucky and optimistic and glass half full and inspirational and a creative, prophetic mind where these revelations and flashes of insight and intuitive capabilities kind of come into play. So just kind of pay attention to your ideas, pay attention to your visions, pay attention to messages, especially with Mercury being in Sagittarius. And then we round out the week on Sunday, the 24th. This is Christmas Eve day. And we're going to have the sun in Capricorn, and it's in a positive sextile to Saturn in Pisces. So we know that the sun in Capricorn is shining its light through its ambitions and goals. It's practical, it's grounded. It wants to be recognized for the work that they put out or what they're doing out in the world. The sextile aspect is an aspect of opportunity. And it's connecting to Saturn in Pisces. Now, Saturn is the ruling planet of Capricorn, where the sun is. So Saturn is a manifester. Saturn is about patience. Saturn can be about restrictions and limitations, but the sextile here is a positive aspect. So let's focus on the more positive attributes of Saturn, which is about taking responsibility, being your own inner authority, and bringing something into manifestation. So it might sound a little weird on Christmas Eve day to be working towards your goals and bringing something into manifestation, but for those of you out there that are working at all on that day, it could be a good day as far as your career and life purpose are concerned. This can also be a good day to be grounded, to be focused, to be immersed in kind of grounding your spiritual identity, because Pisces is in that, Saturn's in that spiritual sign of Pisces. So Saturn gives the grounding, and it's the grounding of the Pisces spiritual energies. And even, the sun in Capricorn, it's highlighting that. So, it really is a good day to move into practical and serious and share what your goals are, your ambitions are, and whatnot. The moon also, by the way, on the 24th is going to be moving into Gemini. So on Christmas Eve day, or most of Christmas Eve day, as well as Christmas Day, the moon, which is the ruler of our emotional nature and how we feel, is going to be moving into kind of silly, fun-loving, lighthearted Gemini, which is really great for communication and sharing not only what you think, but also what you feel with the other people in your life. All right, so that's a little bit about the astrology. Let's go ahead and see what messages we have from our angels and guides from the Angel Tarot. All right, so the first card, this is great because we've been talking about abundance, prosperity through our stones of choice and through some of the astrology, especially in the beginning of the week. This is Major Arcana 3, the Empress. And the Empress is the angel of abundance. You can see there at the bottom. She's got this cornucopia of blessings in one hand. And she's got kind of like this staff with this golden globe on it in the other hand. And she's spreading her wings in creation energies. You know, with the Empress, we're about to give birth to something. The traditional Empress card usually shows a pregnant woman about ready to give birth. So it's all about creation and creative energies and getting ready to, again, birth something new. So you might be birthing a new project. You might be birthing a new idea. You might be birthing some new abundance here. And so this is a really wonderful, positive, and auspicious card to start the week out with. Look for the blessings in everyone and everything, because that's going to help to attract more blessings. You know, give out your gratitude for the things that you have or the people that you have in your life, the circumstances you have, the possessions that you have. I'm grateful and thankful for this. I'm grateful and thankful for that, because that's going to increase this flow of abundance in your life, especially with these, again, the Mercury connecting with Jupiter and the Venus and Scorpio connecting with Uranus and Taurus. Monday through Wednesday especially, we've got some abundant energies there that are going on. Use your creative self-expression too. The Empress is all kinds of creative self-expression, and you might not feel like you're creative, but this could be, you know, creating the perfect Christmas dinner, you know, and plating it, being creative with the plating of it, or being creative with your holiday social gatherings with color and inspiration and things of that nature. So don't discount what you might be creative at. All right, let's look at the next card here. Okay, we got more of a money emphasis here again. This is the Two of Pentacles. And then at the bottom it says juggling. So with the Two of Pentacles, and you can kind of see here, it's like we're juggling finances, we're juggling efforts, we're juggling time and resources. And this is one of those times of the year where we definitely are, right? Our money has to go to things like rent or mortgage or utilities or food or gas. But right now, our money is also wanting to go to buying those special gifts for all those people in our lives that we love, or again, spending money on creating the best holiday gathering and social occasion. So this is like the Venus opposing Uranus. When we have oppositions in astrology, like the Venus and Scorpio opposing Uranus and Taurus, it is sort of like juggling the two energies. We're juggling the energies back and forth. So this doesn't have to be a bad or a negative thing. Just know that you have to look at both sides of the coin, so to speak. You have to look at both the pros and the cons with where your money is going out and how your money might be coming in. And that might be through, again, gifts and other types of blessings rather than just money and finance. All right, so the last card came out as two cards. Let's look at the first of those two cards. Ooh, I love the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands says creativity. So we've got another kind of card here that speaks of creative self-expression, just like the Empress about to give birth to a new creative expression. Now we've got the Queen of Wands, who is ready to use her inspiration and her creative talents to take charge and do something, do something with those creative energies. She's holding a sunflower and she's wearing yellow and she's got yellow wings or golden yellow wings. This is really related to the solar plexus chakra. The solar plexus chakra is about your personal power, your confidence, your courage, your leadership and take charge ability. right? It's that kind of that masculine sort of action-oriented power that we've got going on with it in us. So here I want to say, take some sort of action. I know it's really close to the holidays. This doesn't have to be about career or job. It doesn't even have to be about money or finances. This can be about anything where we're putting forth our creative energy. We're inspired with some sort of idea or vision. And this is saying, let's take action on it. Let's do something with it. You know, the wands, the suit of wands is a creative, inspirational, spiritual energy. And the queen has this like mothering, nurturing capability, but in this sense, she's going to mother and nurture these spiritual ideas that come into her mind. So this has a little bit of the masculine energy, a little bit of the feminine energy. The queen is that feminine, receptive, allowing, magnetic sort of energy. And because it's wands and we've got creative expression, we've got solar plexus energies, that's really the masculine energy of put something out there, set the intention, take an action, you know, and make something happen. Start the process of manifestation. Let's see what came out with this card to end the week. I love it. Major Arcana 21 and the World card. And this says Angel of Success. So if you put forth the creative effort, if you put forth your creative energy, if you're confident, courageous, and you take some sort of action to make something happen that you feel good about, the sunflower, right? It's bright and sunny and shining. You're shining your light and you're feeling joyous and you know that something positive is going to happen. It will happen. The World card is saying that this is going to bring success or recognition to you in some way, shape, or form. The World card is about usually success and recognition in the career or who you are out in the world. People are seeing you. People are recognizing you. They're wanting to know all about you. This also, with the World card, can signify a successful completion of either a project or a time in your life. Now that could be with, again, career, job, could be a relationship. There's like some sort of completion or ending so that a positive and successful new beginning can take place. But no, it's not necessarily just a tangible completion and then moving into the new beginning. This can be just an energy. This can be about your perceptions that are changing, if there's any faulty or negative belief systems or perceptions or ways of viewing yourself or the world, that's what could be coming to a sense of completion so that a positive new beginning can take place. And even this angel, this angel has some yellow in it too, but she's got lots of different colors going on, right? She's got the pink of the heart chakra, she's got the blue of the throat chakra, she's got some yellow here, in her wings and in this part of her dress, if you will, that relates to the solar plexus chakra. She's got a lot of different colors going on, even some orange there in the wings that deals with the sacral chakra, which is about creative self-expression. So this is a happy card. This is an abundant card. This is a successful card. And this is a great way to end this week. All right, everybody, let's take a look at your special message card depending on your stone of choice. So the first stone of choice was the malachite. Let's give this a little shuffle. And I did, since this was a gift, I did smudge these, cleanse these, bless these, put positive special intention into these. So the malachite people, special message for this one's popping right up as I open my eyes. Ooh, South Node. Interesting. It says, don't let the past hold you back. The South Node in astrology is about the past and can a lot of times relate to past life influences. Those influences could be relationship or career or our own, again, thoughts and belief systems. This is just about the energies that we're comfortable with because we've done them before. And this can even be within our own childhood. You don't have to try to go all the way back into a previous lifetime. But if for those of you that, kind of utilize that concept or believe in that, energy, which I do, this can be about, again, past life influences. This is about a repeating pattern, a repeating situation, a repeating way of thinking, believing, acting that might not be in your best interest to carry anymore. So don't let the past hold you back, right? Whatever happened in the past, it's time to move on. It's time to complete that chapter of your life and move into a new beginning. So this is like a successful completion. It doesn't mean that it's not sad, right? It just means that your soul is saying, you know what? You've been there, you've done that, you've learned that lesson. It's time to release it, let go, move on. So in that way, it's a successful completion of this past energy that is coming in for you as a message so that you can have a positive new experience, a new beginning, so that you can create with the Empress card. You can give birth to something new. You can give birth to a new way of thinking, feeling, believing, seeing, experiencing your life. So don't let the past hold you back. We're going to put that back in the deck in case somebody else gets it. The second stone of choice was the gold stone. All right, so special message for gold stone people this week. This one's calling my attention in the middle here. I can't believe this is the North Node, you guys. That's so weird. Okay, the North Node in astrology is what our soul came in to work on, aspire towards, manifest in this lifetime. It's not a comfortable thing like the South Node. The South Node we've done before, so it's like a comfort zone thing that we have to kind of move out of. With the North Node, what we're working towards, it feels a little foreign. It doesn't feel comfortable. It's what we're supposed to be working towards, and it's going to be beneficial if we do work towards that and bring it into manifestation. But it's not things that we've done in previous lifetimes before, or even if we haven't done it a lot, or we didn't do it to the point that we completed like the goal or the lesson, if you were. Now this says step out of your comfort zone. So there you go. So you have to move towards now the North Node and step out of your comfort zone. Do something different. Do something that might feel a little strange or unusual or uncomfortable, right? And this is where you want to go in your life. Now, for the first two stones, you might also want to look up where with the Malachite, where is your South Node in your chart? That might give you some additional messages or information. For those of you with the gold stone that chose gold stone, look up where your North Node is in your chart, or have somebody help you figure that out. And, that might provide some additional clues or messages as well. But this is definitely like moving on to, again, something new. It's like, this is saying, you have definitely completed, whether you know it or not, whatever the old lesson or experience was. And now the universe, your angels, your guides, your higher soul self says, okay, let's successfully complete that old energy, because now it's time to move into this new energy. And you might have to, again, take a leap of faith, take a little risk, and do something that you're just not used to doing. Do something that's, again, not in your comfort zone in order to move forward. All right, let's put that back in the deck. All right, the last stone of choice is the citrine. Citrine people, special message for this week. For the citrine people. Citrine. Okay, I know it's on the bottom, but that's new moon eclipse. Powerful, powerful energies for all three stones. So expect a powerful change, right? So a new moon, it says new moon eclipse at the bottom. New moons are about new beginnings, which, again, the world card here is indicating for all of you on a collective level, right? And the eclipse, when we have an eclipse, it magnifies and intensifies the energy. So in this case, it's magnifying, intensifying this new beginning. There's some sort of powerful new beginning that's going to be bringing powerful change into your life. Now, the other thing that I would say about this card is that you might want to look up when the next new moon solar eclipse is going to be happening. I don't have that date off the top of my head, but I know it's going to be in the first half of the year 2024. We'll have another set of eclipses. A new moon solar eclipse, which is what you want to pay attention to. When does that occur? Where will it fall in your chart? How might that activate your life, your energies, your astrological chart? And then, of course, there's going to be a full moon lunar eclipse either before or after the solar eclipse. But go ahead and look up that time period, because this might give additional information as to when to expect this powerful change. Now, you could be expecting the powerful change now as we close out 2023 and begin 2024. But again, it could also be or even have something to do with now as well as when the new moon solar eclipse is in 2024. Okay, wow, powerful messages for all of you. I send you all lots of love and light and blessings and happy holidays. I hope you all enjoy yourselves, that you do some self-care, that you're gentle with yourselves, that you spend time with those people that you love, and just have a beautiful and blessed holiday season, everyone. Namaste.